Alrighty, so we have big news, just in case it wasn't as clear as possible. With the last hint that they dropped last night, Global Dokkan decided to drop at 5 in the morning because, that's a reasonable time to drop a hint. The final teaser that we are going to need for the worldwide download celebration, and here we go. I'll play this one with the sound on just to give you your final confirmation of who this is. It is not up for debate. I wonder who laughs like that, right? So, there we have it. BROLY is going to be the worldwide download celebration theme. Who it's with, that's TBD. If they do both of the movies, again, to be determined, but we know at the very least we are going to be getting a new BROLY. Sort of similar to what they did with Legends, I would imagine. They're calling it like the Summer of BROLY or something like that. So, I would imagine that we're probably going to be getting one from movie 8, and then, the first BROLY movie as well as the second BROLY movie. Now, Bio BROLY, I don't think so. I guess it's not impossible, but, what does this mean for LeBron's legacy? That's what we're really here for. Jokes aside, what does this mean for the game moving forward? Let's go ahead and pull up some categories that BROLY's on, and we can talk about it and the impact that we're going to have for that moving forward. Alright, so the first category that's going to be getting the big buff is going to be the Movie Bosses team. We know that the AGL BROLY, I don't know if I've ever seen a unit more pampered than AGL BROLY in terms of just the sheer amount of characters that have come out in the past year to help this guy, which is, by the way, is what they should do. But another release to help out this BROLY and add value to his leader skill. I'm assuming he's on the team with this BROLY, I would imagine, because this BROLY is right here. This is Movie Bosses, but this BROLY I think is again going to be getting a little bit more stock up, assuming that this BROLY is cracked beyond belief, which again with the worldwide download celebration I would imagine he would be. It would depend for the 10th anniversary with that power creep. That's neither here nor there. Right now we're focused on the present. So Movie Bosses, this is a team that is going to be getting buffs, right? That is without a doubt. I think if this guy does not EZA, if he doesn't, which he's going to, I'm 95%, not even, I'm 99.9% sure that this guy is going to be EZAing during the celebration. This guy is also going to be EZAing during the celebration. I'm feeling pretty confident in both of those things. We have a lot of help coming for this team. So we've already got this version of BROLY right here. We're going to have a new BROLY who I would assume is going to go into this leader slot. Then we have a character like Cell Max. We have the BROLY trio. We have this EZA on the way. We have this EZA on the way. And if we go down here, I feel like not for sure, but this Super EZA feels pretty easy. Because we're just going in order, right? This is the oldest BROLY in the game, so if they want to give him a Super EZA, this would definitely be the time slot to do so. So keep that in mind. I think the Movie Bosses team is going to be getting a lot of buffs with the celebration, because if they just go all in with BROLY, they have to cover with 2 sets of banners. They would have to do this guy, and then they would do the one from Second Coming, but that's assuming that they do that as well. So, and who knows, maybe this BROLY could be the one from Second Coming, and if you want to correlate the games, the ones that Legends is doing right now, or the one that Legends did is from Second Coming. So it's not impossible that that is the one that we're getting. Me personally, give me the the one from this movie. I prefer the first BROLY movie, because that is just when BROLY, I think, is it really embodies his character the most. So Movie Bosses, that is a team that's going to be getting a ton of help from this one. If you want to get technical, Pure Saiyans is going to be getting help, but that is not the team that I think needs it the most. If we go to BROLY, I guess it would have been smarter to pull up BROLY, huh? If we go over here with this guy right here, we could just look at the teams that this guy has and sort of see what are the teams right now that are going to be getting the most help, right? Or what teams need it, right? Inhuman Deeds needs the help. Planetary Destruction needs the help. Movie Bosses needs the help. Target Goku needs the help. Power Beyond Super Saiyan needs the help. It is just, there's a lot, right? Legendary Existence is just impossible to, I think, really flesh out and make a real team right now. Unfortunately, it's just they didn't make the category for that, or the criteria for that one, very good, right? There's not that much not that many things going on with that team, in my opinion. And they just can kind of stick away from that one. But full power, again, it's oh boy, another buff for full power, right? So it's you know, this is going to be a pretty sick team. You're running this version of Broly, you're running Beast Gohan, you're running the new Broly, and then you can kind of just mix and match things as you need to do to take out events and stuff like that. So keep that in mind. I think really what the most exciting part about this whole thing is, aside, like, because, you know, we always talk about this, but, like, you know, beyond just what, like, the new characters are, I think that this, the EZAs are always, like, one of the best things about the, you know, the celebrations, right? And it's, like, what I like about this one is I feel like we have two of the big boys right here. Like, compare this one to LR Rose, and then compare this one to, like, AGL, Zamasu, or Trunks, whichever one you want to toss in, right? But, you know, those are the teams, basically. And so it's like, here are the primary teams that are going to be getting buffs. If it's from Second Coming, then we'll have, like, Resurrected Warriors, because if we go to this one right here, we can look at the categories as well. This is a Resurrected Warriors leader, but that doesn't really matter. There are some more teams that we would be getting on this one, so I guess that does make sense, right? Like, if it is, I would imagine this is going to be a lit version of the Legendary Super Saiyan, so he's not going to be on all of these categories, unfortunately, but there are some things to look at right here, right? Like, it's like Resurrected Warriors, Revenge. It all just depends on if it's from this movie or the first movie, because that is going to be, like, there is some significance there, because, like, as you can see, this one right here is on 9 teams, while this one over here is on 13 teams. So you do have to keep that in mind. I think that is important, but the last thing I kind of want to talk about in this video, I can't cover literally everything just for, like, Broly is confirmed, right? Like, that's what we'd be here a while, right? Like, if I literally broke down every single thing, like, what events am I expecting? What it comes down to now is, what is the counterpart going to be? And is it going to be, again, so really, in my opinion, they have a pretty easy format for this one, in my opinion, if they want to set it up properly. It's this version of Broly, and then Super Saiyan, or, like, so Broly from the first Broly movie, right? I know I've said a lot of Broly, I get it, but Broly from this version of from the first movie, and then the counterpart for that would be, you know, Goku and the Z Fighters. So would it be Goku and company, or would it be Goku, just Super Saiyan Goku with, like, you know, unit super attack effects with a Trunks, with a Piccolo, with a Vegeta, with a Gohan? And then for part 2, I think what they should do, or what they will do, is, again, it will be, you know, a Second Coming Broly, and then a sort of Gohan and Goten, and maybe even Goku in there, with, like, a family Kamehameha being redone for the part. Right now, again, it could be anything. That is just speculation right now. We're literally just going off of a 19-second Twitter video. But this time, I am feeling pretty confident. I'm just trying to make sure I didn't miss anything, like, live while this is going on. But again, like, this is what we're working with right now. But this is the most concrete hit that we have seen so far. So, just as a kind of quick summary here, we've got Broly is confirmed, right? And here's your smoking gun, right? Just one more time. There you go. And it's pretty exciting for the worldwide download celebration, right? I think this is the right choice. You know, we had a lot of talks about, like, should it be Dragon Ball, or should it be Broly? The timeline on Twitter was on fire yesterday because of certain things. An art got posted that was made in 2019. I believe, you know, the artist Fenyo, it's allegedly they just have, like, an auto setup where these things are being posted, and that just happened to be the thing. And he tweets out Goku and Piccolo, and Master Roshi is in the back with a Dragon Stone. And obviously, with Dragon Ball kind of being a hot topic right now because of, you know, the potential cope, or not even the cope, but just the theories that could be the, like, you know, the ties to the theme, or with the teasers, it just did not help. So the timeline was on fire. It was like, you know, it's like, no, this is what you like is not what I like, so therefore it is bad. And then, you know, the usual cycle that we have during these speculative things. Now that I would assume the teasers are done, probably not. I mean, who knows? But so far, I think this was very good. What I really like about these themes is we actually had, like, you know, there was some actual discussion to be had. I think last year, despite it being, like, satisfying for the way it went, because we kind of had, like, a really good idea of who it was going to be, I thought that it was a little bit too easy. It was like, oh yeah, like, there's no way this is a Vegito Blue, right? So keep that in mind. But worldwide, we know what it's going to be now. So now it's like, what goes on from here. And I hope that you stay tuned on this channel to kind of cover it and be there, or not cover it, but, you know, consume the whole celebration with me. So we have a lot of new members that we have to shout out for this specific ending in this video, but let me know down below what you guys thought of the teasers. Are you excited for the Broly headliner? Will you be summoning all those fun things? But let's go ahead and get into the member shout outs, and we will get up on out of here. Okay, so we have some members to shout out. We had a bunch yesterday from the stream, a bunch gifted from some good friends of the channel. Sparta Chris is now a member of the channel. We have Muslajo, sorry if I said that wrong, Muslasio, I don't know, but thank you for joining. Sokodo, welcome back to the villain family. We have Sid01, who also gifted some memberships, so thank you, Sid. Galactica, or Batman, thank you. God DBL. Ege, sorry if I said that wrong. Jake from Pallet Town, XD Astrober, Dog Ali, Katomi Yu, Shafted the Boss, welcome back. Darth Anguish, and then Igor, Christian, and all of the other members that have been members of the channel. So appreciate all of you guys for becoming members here, and if you want to become one yourself, go ahead and click the link in the description. You get exclusive perks like a member in the role in the Discord, early access to videos, and custom requested videos. So thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you all in the next one.